Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, My Vagabond Style. I'm Debbie, and I'm back today with week 18 of the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge. So let me go over the prompts with you. Something that people collect. I'm going to go with this fun Volkswagen. I've had this image for a while, and I've been wanting to use it, but I just couldn't find the right thing. I think today's the day. And then geometric shapes with at least 5 sides. I'm going to use this stencil some way. I'm not quite sure yet. And then something featuring a clock or time related element. I'm going to go with a time related element and use this sunset. So I think that will work nicely. And then text in foreign language. I'm not going to use that one. And also something with the spine. We're going to go with these handsome gentlemen here in their snazzy swimsuit wear that is a set. Swim sets that chart new waters. So it's just like, did they really do that? Have matching outfits? Anyway, and we're going to use these people here. So they will be the something with a spine. And then a bonus is a flower. So we're going to use this background. I've laid one piece down, but I'm going to kind of collage it somewhat together here, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down real quick. I use this glue book here. Anyway, just hanging out this morning. There's a plane going by. We are kind of close to a little airport, so sometimes we hear them go by. They also parachute around here, which is very cool. Sometimes they do like night jumps and stuff, and they have like, they'll carry like lanterns, some sort of light. It should be pretty much exactly the same size. This paper I got from a Daphne's Diary. A lot of times the Daphne's Diary, they give you a, sorry, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. The Daphne's Diaries will give you a piece of like wrapping paper with it, kind of. So I'm just going to use this as the background. Anyway, I had tried to come up with prompts for this a day or two ago, and I really had a hard time finding which direction. I thought I wanted a direction, and then I couldn't make all the prompts work. So I put it away and came back this morning, and within like, I don't know, 10 minutes, I had all of my collage pieces, my prompts ready to go. So it just goes to show you that sometimes you have to walk away. You can't force it. As much as, I'm on a time crunch because I am going to be leaving for a little bit. I'm going to Mexico. Um, and I wanted to have most of my videos already filmed, but I I don't think I'm gonna have them done, so I'll probably have to film when I'm there, which is not a big deal. So anyway, let's look at the next item here. I'm gonna get the little van, the Volkswagen van, and which reminds me of our friends have a van. They're actually getting rid of it, and I nicknamed it the Vantastic. It's an older, I don't even remember what kind it was, but um, the Vantastic is being sold and we will no longer be able to ride in the Vantastic. Let's see. Grab some scissors and we'll cut this out. So what else is going on? I am going into the pottery studio today and I'm actually gonna start getting qualified to be a monitor, which will be fun. So we have a pottery studio here, so in the community I live in, and there are people that get a key and you become a monitor. You kind of have to know the safety things and then, pretty much the basics of what we do there. And so I'm looking forward to that because once I get a key, I can be a monitor and people can come in more often, and which means I get to go in more often. I threw pots yesterday uh, on the pottery wheel, and I can tell I'm getting a little better. My pots are not quite so wonky, but once you throw them the first day, they're rather wet, and then you have to let them kind of dry overnight. Make sure you got to keep an eye on them. You got to babysit these things. So I'll go in today and check on my pots. Okay, so I've got the Fantastic cut out. And my thought about having the background here with the sunset, I'm going to try to see about cutting this part down right here and placing it behind the van with the windows maybe showing that in the back. So let me cut this. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm thinking that I can just run it all the way across. That way it does look more like a sunset. I'm going to cut these out behind here and we'll take it from there. I'm actually working on stencils. I wanted to try making my own stencils, so that'll possibly be a future video. But so I kind of have this board being used right now. But let's go ahead and cut this out and see what we get. So I've been watching some new channels. Um, the newest one that I've been watching is I think she called it's Half Ass Crafter. This is the name of her channel. And like it's so funny. I was watching her 1 year anniversary on YouTube video, and that video, like everything she was saying was so much of like how I feel about things. And I was like, girl, you are my people. So if you, I'm her channel's way bigger than mine. You guys probably already know of her. For some reason, sometimes you just don't see the people that you think you should be seeing. I don't know why YouTube doesn't suggest them, but wow, I was just like really happy to find her channel. She does a lot of mixed media. So if you haven't seen her, go check her out. She's really cool. So let me see what this is going to look like. Oh yeah, I think that'll be good. I am going to have people inside the van. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler alert, but as if you didn't know, right? But anyway, this gal was talking about kind of just basically being true to yourself and enjoying your own craft and not feeling like you have to be perfect, which I know a lot of times I kind of feel like sometimes I feel like I put that on myself because I think you guys are looking more for a tutorial, which you're probably not. I mean, if you're like me, I just like to see what people are doing and get inspiration from them. So sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves, I feel like, especially when you have a YouTube channel. Okay, I might go ahead and put, just because I want more of that sunset, I might go ahead and cut these out here. I'm not 100% sure. I'll work on that in a little bit. Okay, let's see who's maybe going to go for the ride, huh? What I was thinking was I cut out this girl right here. I really like her. She looks like she's having a great time. I hate to take this image and cut it up though because I love it so much. You know me, if you've watched this channel, you know I love aviation. And this is just so cute that I don't know if I can cut this up. I might have to make a copy of it. But she was also saying like, why are you saving these images or her images to look for a day when they're going to be just right? Because that day will never come. Maybe this is the just right image that I need. So anyway, um, yeah, this is called the Fiesta Carnival cocktail outfit. And it says the pattern could only come from Mexico, which I find hilarious because I don't even think this looks like a Mexico outfit. And the fabric's from America. But yeah, I just don't see how that is anything Mexico, but that's what they're saying. And I need my little cutter bees. Also, here's the thing that this gal was talking about. I should really look up her name. I'll leave her channel link below. She was also saying having a YouTube channel kind of makes you accountable for getting in here and creating. Honestly, if I didn't have this channel, I know that I probably wouldn't have created half of what I have now. Just because, you know, I do like to put out videos a couple times a week, usually 3 times a week now. I wouldn't be like, oh, I really need to get the video done. Or, you know, because there would be no video. Oh, that's pretty. But I was thinking I could put him in here. I'm going to have to cut this right here and slide him in. So anyways, it just makes you get in here and create. I'm in here almost every day and I love it. So he could either be the driver, he could be a passenger. I'm not cutting his head off yet until I make sure this is what I want to use him for. And then we can have another guy here. Let's see. And I also thought it might be fun to like put some girls in the back. That's why I cut her out. So we'll see if we want to do that. Here was another girl that was having a good time. She's smiling. So I could probably cut her out and put her in. Sorry, guy, I'm taking your girl. Okay, here's another one. Let's see. This, I think I like this guy for here because he's kind of looking this way. Let's see who looks more like the attentive driver. I'm not sure. All right, let's try him. I've been reading some of your comments, and a lot of people are talking about my random collage book, and it's gotten a lot of views. People really seem to like that and want to start their own. So I hope you do. It's super fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a playlist for the random collage glue book. So give that a whirl, and I think you'll really, really like it. I hope you do. Okay, let's get this guy back here. Do we want to make him the driver? This guy looks pretty serious, but he's good. I could put these two together squished in here. Let's see how that looks. And maybe he's like in the back, not happy because he's in the back. This could just be a party van. And I might actually cut the window up higher I cut the windows up higher, you'll be able to see maybe more of that in the background. That's a possibility. It doesn't have to stay that size. I need to put these scissors away. I keep grabbing these. Okay, let's try him. This magazine image was from my holiday magazines, which are really cool. The name of the magazine is Holiday, and this one's from like the 1950s, I think. So good. There's so many good images in these. I do have a flip through of a couple of them on my channel. I got them off of eBay. I did really well on these. Okay, I need to put maybe this guy a little lower. Everybody shoved in the party van. Maybe we could put her in the back instead of him. I just think his face is a little bit stoic. Look at him. Yeah, he's not having such a good time. All right, I'm just cutting her. I'm just gonna cut her. Put her in here. Ugh. You know what? This is an ad for something. Chances are it might be in another magazine, another holiday magazine. They repeat them sometimes, so maybe there'll be another one. Okay, let's put her, and it's good that she's a little bit smaller, like she is sitting back. I might cut this so I can put her over just a hair. And then I am gonna make those windows taller. Let me do that and I'll be right back. I did cut out the little side windows too, and I actually took a little chunk out right here, so I can use like maybe some Posca pin and make it look like it's connected. Let's go ahead and put this down, and at least the background here of the what do you call it? The sunset. Try that. I know I should probably go cut this with my cutter, but I'm not gonna. Not too bad. I'm gonna use my non-committal glue stick because I'm not sure if that's exactly where I want it. I think it is. So we'll try it. All right, let's get our people in there. And he is driving, and I love that they are all looking this way. They're all looking the same way, which is really cool. So we'll go and put him as our driver. If I can always just get these things tacked down, it makes it so much easier. So I just do a little glue stick. And get these right here. I'm trying to move them over as far as I can so that we can see some of that sunset in the back. And then I thought it would be fun to put her popping out this side window. She's kind of hanging out the side window, having a good time. That's why she's got her little scarf on. Oops. Get her back in there. Earl, get in there. Okay. I still need to come up with the geometric shape, so I'll work on that. But for right now, we're going to tack this down right here. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to put on the geometric shapes. I almost thought it would be kind of fun if I could do maybe places, like maybe all the places they've seen. That might be kind of cool, huh? Let me work on getting some scenes. I'm going to move this out of the way just a little bit. I think that's going to be good. So let me work, like I said, I'm going to work on finding some places. I'm going to put it on fast forward for you with a little music, and that way I'm not leaving you out of the process of looking for places. So here you go. Okay, I got quite a few of these cut out. I got some city, that they went to the ocean. I also got that they visited grandma. Grandma's in there. So it's just like little snapshots of where they went. I thought that's really kind of fun. And then I found this, and I think I want to maybe cut it right here and look. If I put it down here, it almost looks like it's, kind of part of the road where they've been. I don't really care for these people being in the bottom of it, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can put some flowers or something there. So let me cut this off right here. And then maybe I can use the joy in something else. So I'll put that over here. And I thought maybe I could tuck that right there under the tire where it says France. And then we'll just have to figure out what we want to do right here. But let me, I'm good with where everything is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down just a little bit more so that it's not sticking up. It's right here, little glue stick. And then let me play with where we think we want these images. Let me just see if this joy will work. It is, all of the same colors, which is kind of cool. I just don't want to cover up so much that we cover up the road. That was my whole thought, was that it was kind of fun to have the road behind there. And this is kind of like a joyride. Rats. Look at that. Exactly right where those people are. Okay, maybe I can move it up just a hair. Let me try. Oh, this non-committal glue stick was a bit committal. You guys. Sometimes things fail. Okay, let me cut this top part a little bit and see if we can salvage it. Can we find the joy? I think we can. I think we can do that. I can live with that. You know what? Look, their hands are, you can see their hands right here. I don't know if you guys can, but I can see their hands right there. That's kind of cute. Here's another thing sometimes I like to do is just word out what I don't like. blur out what I don't like. So what if I put that right there and kind of cut out some of the O where you could still see the road. I'm gonna try it. Okay, right there. I'm feeling it right there. Let me tack this down and see what we think. All right, we're good with this. I'm going to go ahead and start gluing these down right here. So you can't even really tell where I ripped it. Only you will know and I will know. Okay, so this part right here, I do want to go ahead and put a little bit of the art glitter glue on it. And then I'm just going to use a slight bit of the Posca pen to connect it, make it look connected anyway. Let's get all this back here. This one was super fun. Like, I did not know which direction this was really going. I was hoping those people would work in there. I found the road. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Looks like we hit all the prompts except for the one, the text, and I traded that out for the bonus. So thank you guys so much for spending time with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.